So at the beginning of the generation, I was super excited about, the PS4 and what it had to offer, what's to come, that sort of thing. And then as time progressed and we saw some droughts in the AAA department, a little outside of the normal third-party stuff that was also being made on the previous generation, stuff I didn't really care about. Sony started really boasting indie, and ever since then, at first I was like, I'm not really into that, I never really have been for the most part, and wasn't too excited about it. And I was like, and then the more shows they did, the more they kept talking about indies, and then the more, social media started either, certain sites were for it, and then certain sites were against it. By sites, I mean different social media outlets and different communities. But as time progressed, since I have PS Plus and we're forced to have it and all that, you get all these games for every month across all three platforms. And at one point, I had all three platforms, being the Vita, 3, and P4. Now I just have the P3 and P4. But I've been playing a lot of indies because they're available. So man, I'm really to the point now where I'm really looking forward to a lot of indies. Rhyme, Firewatch, Project Beast, although it has a new name now and I can't remember the name of it. Hollow Point, those games, No Man's Sky, Hellblade. I mean, those are games I'm super excited about. There's some games that look absolutely fantastic coming out in VR. They're all indie as well. And I know indies are getting a bad rap, but in my opinion, if you're not into some of these indie games, just simply because it's got an indie title, you are truly missing out. There are some fantastic games that are quote unquote indie, and I think part of the problem is people don't understand what indie is. A lot of people assume indie is a game that looks like an 8-bit or a 16-bit, old school console game, and that's not the case. Indie is merely a title given to somebody that's either self-publishing or they don't have a big group, backing them, a big, AAA publisher backing them. That's what an indie is. So there's a huge umbrella of developers out there that are, incredibly talented, that are making some of these games. Hellblade's one of them. They make Devil May Cry, and they're self-publishing this new Hellblade game, and that game is absolutely stunning. It's blowing my mind. The detail in the story and the environments, and it's blowing my mind. I'm so excited for that game. I'm just super stoked for all these indies coming out. I'm glad that Sony is 100% on board with backing these small teams. I think it's good for us. I think it helps push the AAA and AA guys to be more unique and not just do the cookie cutter type shooters and stuff. I'm stoked. Look at Cuphead for Xbox. That's a lot of people are more excited about that than anything else coming out for that system. That game right there is ingenious. The level of work that they're putting into that game is second to none. Anyway, what's your guys' opinion on some of these games? Are you super excited for some of these indie games, or are you fed up with them, or what's the deal? I'm just curious to see what my followers where their mindset is.